What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Mo Hunt Silver. I've been on a schneid of getting brand new boxes lately because I picked up quarters 2 weeks ago and both boxes were brand new. Celia Cruz Philadelphia quarters. And then last week I picked up $100 worth of pennies and they were all 2023 Philadelphia. So I have only been able to get nickels lately, and that's what we're going to hunt in this video. This will be nickel hunt and fill number 20 for the series, boxes 24 and 25. And as of right now, for the Jefferson Nickel books, we are up to 161 out of the 192 possible spots to fill. And as far as our Buffalo Nickel album goes, we are up to 10 out of the possible 65 spots to fill. So we still have a lot of work to do in our nickel or our Buffalo Nickel album book here, but we'll just have to see what we can find. Hopefully we'll get something in these two boxes to place in there. Box number 25 does have two older Jefferson enders, but box number 24, I wanted to show you the ender we have in this box because it's not something we normally get. And that is going to be a 5-cent euro coin. So I believe the euro is actually worth a little bit more than American currency. So we might actually make a little bit right there on that one. I did not see any older enders in box number 24, but we'll just have to see once we crack into the rolls what's hiding inside. And if you guys are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button and the thumbs up if you like the video. So we'll get right into it. And the 5-cent euro coin will be roll number 15 for the hunt. So let me get everything set up and we'll start hunting some nickels. Hopefully we'll find something good. Roll number 1 is going to kick us off with our first find. And in these boxes, we will be looking for any kind of silver nickels, wartime nickels, that is, 1942 to 1945. Anything pre-1960, Jefferson nickel wise, Buffalo nickels, V nickels, proof nickels, any kind of foreigns like we have right there, plus any other varieties or DDOs, anything like that. So the find we have in roll number 1 is going to be in 1941, older Jefferson, and that is a Denver. All right. It's not in a terrible shape either, but because I'm doing 2 boxes in this hunt, I will only be filming the 40s and back as far as Jefferson nickels go. Roll number 3, just laid it out, and third coin in, we have a 1940 right there. And this is going to be out of San Francisco. All right, that's awesome. Let's put that under the scope quick. Yeah. All right. Sweet. We don't get many S-mints on the East Coast. Take that for sure. And I'll keep looking through this to see if there's anything else. I just unwrapped roll number 7, guys, and I had to show you this, but we're going to have something different colored in here. And I'm wondering if it's going to be another one of these here, 5-cent euro coins. Let's lay it down and see what we have. Oh, no, look at that. There's going to be a 1941 in here as well. And that's going to be a Philadelphia. But, yep. So this will be the first one found in the hunt after opening a roll. 5-cent euro from 2004. Huh. That's cool. I don't think I have any of these yet. Just while I have yous here, just see if there's anything else. And got a hair there. I don't know where that came from. But we also are going to have what looks like possibly a Canadian. Yes, we do. 1984 out of Canada. So we had 2 foreigns in that roll and a 1941. All right, if there's anything else, I'll be back to share it with you towards the end of roll number 10. And we're going to have another 1941 Jefferson nickel here out of Philadelphia again. Getting a lot of 41s so far in this box. All right, guys, I just laid out our 5-cent euro ender roll, which is roll number 15. And you can see it back here. So this will be a different one than the first one. This one's going to be, it looks like from the Netherlands, 1999. 5-cent euro. I believe the other one's from possibly Germany or something. I believe that's the German symbol. Not 100%, but you definitely have two different ones. And then I also noticed in this roll when I laid it out, we are going to have an older one. It's going to be a 1952 out of Philly. All right. All right. I didn't really see anything else in here, but if there is, I'll be back to share it with you. Roll 15 is going to have another 40s Jefferson hiding within. And right here we have a reverse facing. It's a Philadelphia mint. Not in horrible shape, but we have another 1941. All right. We'll keep moving through here again. Roll 16. Towards the back, we're going to have a 1939. And if this has a mint mark, it is a key date. Let's see what we have. And that is going to be a Philadelphia. So that's the common one. But we can check for any possible doubling on 5 cents and Monticello, and I'm not seeing anything there. And yep, definitely a Philly. So that'll now be the oldest of the hunt. All right. It's been a couple of rolls, guys, but we're now up to roll number 21. And towards the beginning here, I took a few coins off, and I see we have an older and very worn Jefferson reverse here, so we can flip this over. And let's see what the date of this is. And that's going to be a 1949. Wow. That is really worn for a 1949. But we'll still take it, and we'll keep moving through here and see what else we can find. Well, it's been quite a few rolls, guys, because we're now up to roll number 41. We've gotten a few more 50s nickels since then. But I now have, in the middle of roll number 41, this one here definitely looks older, and it has a San Francisco mint mark. So let's see what the date of this one could be. Come on, be something good. What do we have? And it's going to be another 1941, but at least this time it's a San Francisco. So it is the lower minted for that year. All right, well, we'll keep moving. And hopefully we'll get something better in this box, like a silver or a buffalo. Roll 46. I already saw what the date of this one is, but we definitely have an older Jefferson towards the end of this roll. And let's flip it over. And that's going to be another 1941 for the hunt here. And that seems like this is definitely going to be the box of 1941 Jefferson nickels for sure. All right, we'll keep moving. We got 4 more rolls for this box. We'll see what else we can find. Well, that's going to do it for the first box of this video. The last roll, roll number 50, finished us off with another 5-cent euro coin. And this one is a 2002 with the same symbol as the first one we found there on the reverse. So I'll just do a wrap up here for this box quick. We got 1 from the 30s, a total of 8 from the 40s, and 12 from the 50s. The 3 5-cent euro coins, and 2 from Canada, an 84 and an 88. So that's going to do it for this box. We'll move on to box number 25 of the series, and hopefully this box will give us a bunch more finds for this video. Be right back. Roll number 55 is going to give us our first 40s Jefferson for box number 2. And we have a 1946, and that was out of Philadelphia. In the first 4 rolls, we also did get 4 from the 50s. We had a 1957. I believe that's a Denver. Yes, it is. 1954, which is a Philly. 1958, which is also a Philadelphia. And a 1959. And again, a Philly. So a couple lower minted nickels there. Definitely take those. And we'll continue on with this roll and the rest of this hunt. Roll number 57. We're going to have another 1941 in this hunt. I think that's going to make like 5 now. And let's see what we have. No, we have a Denver this time at least. They really chewed up rim. Yeah, on both sides. All right, well, we'll take it. Oh, and we also found in this roll a 1953 out of Denver as well. And again, kind of chewed up. But we'll see if there's anything else in here, and I'll be back to share it if there is. This hunt just got a lot better. I just laid out roll number 60. And the 5th coin in. Look what we're going to have right here. Oh, yeah. This is sweet. We definitely have a Buffalo nickel. I don't see a mint mark on the reverse, so it's going to be a Philadelphia. But let's give it a flip. In 1936. Okay. Well, hey. That is not bad, and I will take it. That is sweet. We got a Buffalo. And it actually has a date. Still on roll number 10, and we're going to have our first foreign of this box. And it's going to be a 2005 Commonwealth of the Bahamas. I believe this is going to have the pineapple on the other side. And let's just see. Yes, it does. Yeah, it's a cool coin right there. I like that one. All right. And then we also found a 1954, couple coins away from that Buffalo, and this one's going to be out of Philadelphia. So that's not too bad either. All right, if there's anything else, I'll be back. If not, I'll be back with the next find. Roll 66. And I see after I laid them out here, we're going to have a 1946. I hope this has a San Francisco mint mark on it, because they are hard to find over here. Nope. We're going to have a Philly. So it's pretty common, but we'll definitely still take it. And then just out of curiosity, this one here has an S mint mark that I saw, and it definitely looks older as well. So let's flip this one over and see what this is. And that's going to be a 1947. Nice. All right. Yeah, we'll take that for sure. All right, we'll keep moving through this roll and see if there's anything else in here. We're now on roll 70, and I think we're going to have a few things in this roll. I already pulled a 1953. That's going to be out of Philadelphia. And then I just came up to a 1940 in this roll. It's not in bad shape there. But that's going to be a Philadelphia. And I see we're going to have an older one back here, which is also a Philly, 1947. And another foreign. 2011. Looks like from Singapore. 20 cents. And it's got a reeded edge, too. All right. Well, that was a pretty loaded roll. We had 4 things in it. And I still have to go through the rest of these to see if there's any kind of varieties or anything. So I'll be back if there is. Roll 75. And we have a 1949. Will it have a mint mark? And it does not. So that will be a 1949 Philadelphia. And I also see that we're also going to have our third different foreign of the hunt, or of the box, actually. 1999 out of Canada. All right, pretty sweet. All right, we'll keep moving through here and see if there's anything else. Roll 81 is going to have one of our older Jefferson Enders, and this is the coin that was on the end. It was reverse facing with a nice scratch going down it here. And it's a Philadelphia mint as I fling it. And that turns out to be a 1939, actually. This does not look like it has any doubling on it, but we can throw it under the scope just to see. And yeah, that's definitely a negative on doubling. And that's a pretty deep scratch. All right, well, we'll still take it. So move that there. And then also, this was 3 coins in on the other end. We have a 1942. Now, they did make silver nickels in the later part of 1942, but this one does not look like it's going to be that silvery color. And there's no mint mark, so it's just 1942 regular composition Jefferson nickel from Philly. All right. Keep moving through this roll, see if there's anything else in here. And if there is, I'll be back to share it with you. Roll 82, 1 coin from the end. We're going to have a 1940 obverse facing. Looks like it has an old ring of death on it. And that's going to be a Philadelphia. All right. Just laid out roll number 83, guys, and I just saw something pretty darn sweet. Right back here. There's going to be a second Buffalo nickel in this box. So let's see if this has a mint mark on it. It doesn't, so that's going to be another Philadelphia. All right. What do we have for a date? Let's hope it has a date. Sweet, it actually does. 1920, so that's going to be 104 years old. And that's not in bad shape. At least the date's still legible on it. Nice. All right, awesome. So that's Buffalo number 2 for the box. And I'll keep moving through here to see if there's anything else. Very next roll, guys. Roll number 84 now. As you see, we still have 16 rolls in the box. I just laid this one out. And this is what I saw in the middle of this roll. We're now going to have a third Buffalo in this hunt. This one's in a little bit better shape than that 1920. You know, Philadelphia again, no mint mark down here. So let's see what we have. And this time we're going to have a 1937. All right. Hey, that's pretty sweet. I'll take that. Very nice. So now we have 3 Buffaloes for the hunt in this box. I just laid out roll number 93, and the 4th coin in, we have a 1957, and I know it's a 50s. The only reason why I'm filming this is because look at the condition on this. This thing is like brand new. This is a Denver too, wow. There's no steps, but wow, look at the luster on that. I think that's going to be a book upgrade, honestly. That is pretty sweet. Very nice. That's a keeper for sure. And we'll keep going through here to see if there's anything else. Roll number 96. We're going to have another great find in this box. 1945. So that is going to be a silver, 35% silver, wartime nickel. And let's see what we have for a mint mark. What is this one going to be? San Francisco. All right. And actually, that looks like that has a nice lamination error going on right here. Put that under the microscope real quick and take a look at that a little closer. And yeah, that whole thing right there. And look, it even has a crack running all the way down to the edge of the coin. That's a pretty big one. Interesting. All right, nice. Well, we got silver for the hunt now. So this box is definitely heating up at the end. That's pretty sweet. Roll number 99. And look what we have towards the back of this roll. we are going to have our fourth Buffalo nickel in this box. And it's another one with a legible date as well. 1923. Oh, I hope this has a mint mark. Well, no mint mark. But that might be an addition for the book. So that's 101 years old. That is pretty cool. Still in circulation. Pretty wild. But we'll keep going through this and see if there's anything else hiding. Well, along with that 1923 Buffalo in roll 99, I see we have an older, definitely a slick, worn Jefferson reverse with a Denver mint mark. And it's going to be a 1940. All right. Sweet. All right, guys. Roll number 50 did not have anything hiding within. So we're back for a box wrap-up. And this was another excellent box of nickels. We have a lot of finds on the mat and on the desk here that we pulled out of this box. So we have one from the 30s in 1939, Philadelphia. We have a total of 11 from the 40s, which I have one down below. A total of 17 from the 50s, which I have one down below. There's only 16 up there. We did find 3 foreigns, and all 3 of them are from different countries. The first one here is this from Singapore. Second one's from the Bahamas. And then our third one is from Canada. And then as far as our 17th 50s find for this box, we have this 1957 out of Denver. That is just beautiful. I don't know where this thing was sitting, but wherever it was in a really good spot, because that looks beautiful. And then our the 11th 40s find in this box is going to be our 1945 San Francisco wartime nickel with a really good size lamination peel right there. That's starting to separate a little bit. So that's cool. We can add this to our silver jar because I believe we already have the 45S in the book. And then we did get 4 Buffalo nickels. We have a small herd here, and the oldest one being in 1920. And they're all Philadelphias. And we got a 1923, a 1936, and a 1937. So that is not bad. Let me get everything together now, and I'll be right back with a full hunt wrap-up. So altogether for this hunt, we got a total of 2 from the 30s, 19 from the 40s, 29 from the 50s. We had a total of 8 foreign coins representing 5 different countries. We had 1 silver, our wartime nickel right there, and then 4 Buffalo nickels. So that is really good out of 2 boxes of nickels hunted. So now we just have to see what kind of upgrades and additions we have with these coins over here, as well as our Buffalo nickels, and see what we can put in the albums. So let me do that, and I'll be right back to show you what we could add or upgrade. Guys, we're back for a look at these albums here now, the Buffalo nickel album and the Jefferson nickel albums. But before we do that, we did have 1 silver for this hunt, and we did not need it in the album. This 1945 San Francisco. So we are going to throw that in the silver jar, and we'll get into what we were able to add or upgrade in today's video. Our only addition out of this entire series of nickels for this video is going to be the 1923 Buffalo right here. So that's cool. We're now up to 11 spots out of the 65 to fill in the Buffalo nickel album. And we were also able to make 1 upgrade, which is the 1920, because the one we found today has a legible date. And then this is the one we had in the book, which I did have to nick a date, and you can barely even see what the date is. So that is a definite upgrade, and we'll definitely take that. Then as far as our Jefferson nickels go, the only upgrade we were able to make in the first book was the 1956. That is the nickel that we found in the video. And this is the one we had in its spot. So you can see that definitely looks a lot better. Our third upgrade is going to be the 1963 out of Philadelphia. This is the nickel that was in the book. And that is today's replacement. It definitely looks a lot better. Our third upgrade for this video is going to be the 1992 out of Philly. We did not really need a big upgrade, but the one that we had in the book does have some scratches, and it's got a carbon spot on the reverse. So the one we put in there today is much better looking. And it's this one right here. And then our last upgrade for today's episode is going to be the 2010. Again, the one we had in there wasn't in terrible shape. It does have some gunk and some scratches. So the replacement that we put in there today looks pretty much uncirculated. So that's a really nice example we have in there. So yeah, we were able to make 4 upgrades in today's episode in the Jefferson nickels, and 1 upgrade in our Buffalo nickel album, and plus an addition. So that is going to put us at 161 still in our Jefferson nickel albums out of the possible 192. And we're now up to 11 out of 65 in our Buffalo nickel album. So that's cool. Made a little bit of progress in the Buffalo nickels and made a few upgrades in our Jefferson nickels to make these albums look even a little bit nicer yet. So we do not have any additions in this episode for the Jefferson nickels, but I'm hoping in the next episode or 2 we can fill a couple more of these spots that are empty. That would be awesome. So this is going pretty well so far, and I'm really enjoying hunting through these boxes to try to fill these spots in these albums. So if you guys liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, and I'm going to get out of here. So have a good one, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching, and I appreciate every sub I get.